Love this day. It's a fresh new year, 2020. Looking forward to the year ahead, and we have some. Looks big. It looks like there's like a lot of people, and we got some fresh new faces. So Cassie, hello.
Hello, everyone.
You used to work at like a surf shop and loved it, right? Just kind of like staying productive, being around clothes, and like.
Yeah, me and my sister actually owned it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you have experience with like just clothes and stuff coming in and getting it out. So yeah, I'm excited to have you as part of the team, and she's pregnant with her third kid. Just found out, right?
Yep.
So yeah, that's exciting. So congratulations.
Thank you.
And yeah, you're gonna be like you're gonna be trying to like work as much as you can, and that's coming in like late August, and we'll like kind of deal with it then. But yeah, it's exciting, and just so everyone knows that, no one like punch her in the stomach or anything like that.
No one assumed that I'm just fat. I thought I was dying, so this is way better news.
Yeah. Okay. So congratulations. And Brandon too. So yeah, Brandon's a video guy, and he's gonna be helping kind of on the sales side a little bit. Like a few days a week, he's gonna be over at the trailer, I guess we can call it, my office, and we're gonna try to like kind of get that place going again, because like it's just basically like a bunch of abandoned rooms. So we're trying to use it well. They'll be good on the sales side. So welcome both you guys. Coming up. But yeah, all you guys have been doing great this year. Kristen, your first day was last meeting, and we threw you right in, like in the holidays, and yeah, dealing with all the Christmas rush and everything. So I'm doing a great job. And if anyone ever like messes something up, you're gonna be the one that has to deal with it. So, we love the customers, but yeah, you gotta deal with all that. So you're doing a great job. Rachel, been turning into a great leader in the company ever since you were making files, which doesn't even exist anymore. So you're doing a great job. Brittany, you've been great too. Is this your first meeting that you've been at? Yeah, so yeah, we have so many new faces. It's great. So yeah, you're doing a great job of helping like keep everything clean, doing the trash once in a while, which I always like appreciate. Sid, you've been crushing it back there, and you've got a little injury you're dealing with, right? And I know you're dealing with like, it probably hurts a little bit on the heat press, but dealing with some pain, and I appreciate that. And yeah, I mean, most of our orders are DTG, and you handle it all as of right now, so yeah, great job. Rob, my favorite thing you did was make that like, what's that thing called? The Rob Baxter contraption.
Oh, yeah.
So like, he invented it for like shipping, and it's got like all the labels right in front of it, so that's an amazing invention. So that's my favorite thing. That was like my play of the year. Like, out of nowhere, like, I got an idea. Like, whoa. And then you built one for Lowery station too, right? Yeah, and Laura, yeah, you're doing a great job. I'm excited to see you keep improving, and we had a good talk the other day. They're scheduled down 11 to 5, so yeah. And Anna Lee, obviously, organized like all that back there, so helping all every way that's needed. And Bobby, I say at every meeting, like, everyone doesn't get to see you that much, but you're always putting in the hours, and it's so valuable at night. Like, I'll be here late sometimes, like, yeah, Bobby's here too. So yeah, it's like everyone's doing an amazing job, and yeah, and I had fun at the party too. You guys had fun at the party? Yeah, it was a good time. One thing I'm mad about is we forgot to get like a picture, like a company picture or something like that. So next year. But also, company tradition at these meetings, we gotta get our selfies. So can't forget that picture. Yeah, we have like them documented back to like 2016. So.
Difference in my outfit. The first
All right,
day.
I gotta go this way.
Is that a dress?
Yes.
Everyone in?
There should be a warning label next time.
All right. Yeah, as we get bigger, it's hard to fit in the screen. All right, cool. But yeah, this meeting I'll do it every 3 months. Kind of just keeps us on pace, and I'll meet with all you guys individually too. So just a good catch up period, like 4 times a year. So yeah, let's kind of dive into some stuff. So 1 year ago, that was our selfie from 1 year ago.
I'm trying to figure out, were some people missing? That's like
No,
so little.
we were smaller.
Yeah?
We were a smaller team. That door actually like opened back there.
Oh, that's that room.
Yeah, it's like right there, but it's all different now. So yeah, like this back room has been great to add. I mean, all these boxes too that we've been able to store and everything. And we finally are like kind of growing into it. For a while, it was just like nothing in here, but yeah, so that's been great. And then yeah, we've come a long way from this 1 year ago. And one of the main things that was the goal of last year, which we accomplished great, which we did great with, was the file automation. I think that last year at the meeting, we were still hand making like all the files. I think like we had kind of had the process started.
Yeah.
But the goal was by the end of the year to have every single file automated. And it's crazy how we do that. It's kind of like, I don't get exactly, it's kind of like magic. Like someone comes to the website, puts in their monogram, and all of a sudden it's ready for production, for embroidery and DTG. So I'm proud of that. Now every single thing on the site is, except for that one damn leopard, like the two-letter leopard one. It's the only one on the site that's not automated, but that's why I don't like that product. But yeah, it could probably be good, but imagine if we sold 1,000 of them, then we'd have to make it. So that's been a huge thing. That was our goal from last year that I'm really proud of that we like are fully into now. I just put that slide, I don't know why. But yeah, so going into next year, like I was thinking my thoughts on next year, like I just want to keep growing the company. Like I've been saying that ever since we started. Like that's obviously the goal, but just a graph going up, it always looks good, you know. But it just kind of shows where we started, like the revenue, and yeah, that's I said it from day one. We have like something special. We have a great business. Like we have customers who like love our products, and like it's special. Like it's a really cool thing that we have this. So many people start businesses and like never find the right niche or never get it rolling, but we've got something great going on here and want to take advantage of it and keep growing the company. Yeah, Instagram, last year I remember one of the meetings we talked about getting to 100K, 123,000, Facebook 314,000, email list, which is really important because that's like our direct communication with the customers. If Instagram like fails or goes out of business, we'll still always have the emails. And there's actually like 330, but a lot of people unsubscribe from email. But that's good that we have that good list going on. And then this is an important stat. So last year, 1 out of every 4 orders that was placed was by somebody who placed an order with us before. So that's huge. That means that like we're all doing a good job on, you know, making the products good, making sure it gets there in timely service, having a good customer service experience. That's huge. And I mean, monograms are something that if you like them, you're gonna keep buying them. So yeah, everyone. I've talked about that before, but everyone is part of that. Like just making sure the products are good, the shipments, like they're looking good. They got a little sticker in them, which I ordered more of, by the way. But yeah, just the whole overall experience. Like we have hundreds of thousands of customers with just us like managing that. So that's so cool to think about. Thank God for the internet and the post office, or else we couldn't have it. But so yeah, so all right. So here's my thoughts for like the next year, 1 year from now. Kind of gonna like walk through this a little bit. But one thing is that we're gonna be like in this building all year. Like for years I've been talking about. Remember like years ago I was thinking about that. I think about growing the company and think about getting like a new building and I want to like own this one and it's possible. But the other way, no matter what, I'm thinking about that in the future. But for this year, we're gonna be in this building. And yeah, so I just basically we're already like doing great with it, but we're gonna keep growing. We gotta kind of maximize like the space we have. So that's kind of where my head goes. And then, all right, so just walk through this real quick to kind of show you what I'm thinking. I'm basically trying to break it down to like the simplest thing, and it's basically like shipping hours because however many shipping hours we have like directly correlates to how many sales we have. It's like a simple way to put it. So last year, that's how many shipping hours we had. That's how many packages we shipped. And then that's our average order value. So the total packages times the average amount that for each order, average order value equals that. And those numbers like work out perfectly. So basically, if we can just have like more shipping hours, we can kind of grow it. So this is just like a hypothetical. If we had 3 shippers, and they only it's about 6 hours a day. That would be 18 hours a day. And there's 365 days in a year, but 252 are like not Saturdays and Sundays and holidays. So that would be that many packages, about 4,500. And if we did 55 an hour, which last year was about 60, that would give us about 250,000 packages. And if we had the same average order value, then that would be our sales, and it would be like a huge increase. Now, I mean, you already started. We don't have 3 shippers. This is something you can like plug numbers in, but that's kind of the way I'm thinking about it. Now, obviously, if the shippers are going to have hours, that means that there has to be stuff in the room for like so all the other departments too. Blah, blah, blah. But so yeah, so maximum shipping hours. That would mean more printing, and then we do have the 2 stations. And then the concept with Bobby too of like the night shift, like that's something to think about, but more embroidery and more workflow stuff. So basically just like more people and more like shifts, more like, yeah, like shifts, like, hours, and we could either get more room, and for embroidery, we can only really fit 1 more shift, and that would be someone there with you, unless we had someone like midnight to 5 a.m. or something. But that's the concept. Oh yeah, and also like more sales too. We can't just take that for granted. Like it's not easy. That's more work for like the sales department. To be able to do that. And then another thought I have is the management of all that, right? All the more people, more shifts, all that. Shelby is basically like operations manager right now, and it's something that's like not really sustainable like forever. So we're getting married in 4 months, April 24th, and then yeah, like after that, like possible, like looking in the future, like kids and stuff like that, like it's crazy to think about. Yeah, it's crazy. Like I don't even. But if you look ahead a year, 2 years, like it's definitely a possibility, and that affects you. Plus, sales, the sales side, you're a huge part of the brand and everything like that. So between managing all that and the operations, like it's not sustainable for you to do it forever. So that kind of leads me to the thought of something I'm thinking about considering going into the next year, and it's like potential like operations manager. So it's just like a thought that I'm just kind of throwing out there and like just mulling over, letting you know, and I'm kind of letting you know how I got here because I'm just thinking about growth. But I'm thinking maybe it could be someone that like is experienced. Maybe they could be better than us at running like a operation. Someone who has like experience in it. They would kind of manage all departments, kind of do like the hiring. And hiring is big too because like someone like Holly, like she had a situation with her family. She wasn't working anymore. We had to replace with someone. And then we have to like put out a job description, go through all the applicants, have the interviews. Like that's time consuming too. So hiring and then purchasing, which is another big thing that Shelby and Rachel are doing right now, which means more time for sales. And yeah, they could kind of like when I'm thinking about these hours, they could I could only justify hiring them if like we had a certain amount of shipping hours. So it's kind of like looking at it all as a formula and then making sure that we cover them. So like, say Rob, like your car the other day, you had to take 2 hours. Like either like have you make up those hours, or like maybe ask another shipper to be like, hey, can you do 2 extra hours? But like kind of being on top of making sure we like have that. But yeah, it's just a thought I wanted to throw out there to you guys. If you have any thoughts about it or anything, you mentioned it in the meetings, but it would be different. It would be a big change. So it's just kind of a thought I have going into the next year. If we had that by the end of next year, that would be awesome. That would mean that we're really rolling. So yeah, as far as like specific goals, I mean, our operations are great and everything's running smoothly. So it's just really about growing what we're doing and keeping everything going as well as it has been over the past year. So yeah, just something to think about. A couple other like boring housekeeping things. One thing I'm gonna tell you guys in your individual meetings, but Rob and Laura, just a small detail I didn't want to forget. Every time you guys print out a batch, that's why you guys have to delete it in Ordoro. So that way, like all the batches that are in Ordoro are like ones that are in process. So that's like the best system. So I'll remind you guys in your meetings, but that's just an easy habit. And then the other thing is, so missing files. So like the server, we have like 100,000 orders. I think 1% of them might be like missing. It's just, we're trying to figure it out. It's annoying. It's a small amount. You guys know about it. And for embroidery, you guys have been like making them, right, on the thing. So I found this other way to do it. It's like, it's kind of simple. You just have to basically like put it, I'm going to teach you, Sydney. You have to kind of put in the SKU. You guys, you think it's going pretty well with making the files? Is it like time consuming?
It can be time consuming.
Yeah.
It definitely can. We have issues with things missing. We have issues with like some of the sets, like
well, yeah. Well, they're always gonna.
Fonts,
that's the problem I'm trying to
which
alleviate.
makes no sense, but
yeah. So basically, having the production people make the missing files will save us like instead of, right now we're writing the number down and then it has to get untagged. Someone else has to make it, brought back. It just. So yeah, you guys are already making files that are missing. Instead, I'm going to teach you, and we can decide if it's easier to just make it on the computer as you have been, or do it this way. But basically, you just have to like put in the SKU, like click a couple buttons, and then it just shows up in the server. You'll learn it. You'll get used to it, and it'll make the process better. So I'm going to show you guys that. It's just one other thing that is new. Last month's goals. Yeah, Anna Lee got the goal for last month. Bobby right there, 19. 18, so close, like 18.96. And like I said, you put in the hours too. Brittany and then Sydney, you hit it last month, and yeah, Rob and Laura, Robbie right there. I think probably 10 out of 12 months you got it last year. So it's just and that's always available on Grow if you guys want to look at that. I look at it like 100 times a day. There's all kinds of stats on there, how everything's going. But yeah, overall, like, it's been an amazing year, and it's not easy to grow a company. Like, looking at the stuff from a year ago and a year before that, like, we're growing, and it's not easy, and I want all you guys to love working here. Like, the company we do what we do, and I love the team that we have. We have such a great team, and I want you guys to love working here, like, enjoy it, and having like just a positive attitude, like that really spreads. So as we go from 13 to 16 to 18 people, just keeping that like positive attitude that, like one negative attitude can like affect everyone. And I just want to keep having that mindset that, if a company where everyone loves working there compared to a company where people don't like it, like which company is going to be more successful? Obviously the company where everyone loves it. So I want to just keep that as we grow and like build a core of everyone like enjoying the company. And yeah, if things change, new people, new situations, that operations manager thing maybe, just everyone kind of be prepared for it, and that'll make everything go smoother if everyone's kind of prepared for change. And it's just always a good way to be. Like when things change a little bit in your job or a process or something, just develop that new habit and just be ready to change. But I'm so excited. I love working with you guys. I'm so excited about our team, and I think it's going to be an amazing 2020. And yeah, that's it. Let's make it a good one. Talk it up.